Hey guys, it's ViLo with ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a collective reading for the month of July. Now, these messages may not resonate with everyone out there, so please just take what resonates with you and leave out the rest. All right. Also, there's going to be a part 2 of this reading with bonus info later on today, okay? I'm going to be giving you guys time frames, zodiac signs, initials, and more. All right, so just keep an eye out for that. All right, guys, what has been going on for you for the month of July? Let's see. You know, July started off, just feels like a whole lot of bullshit, okay? It's just been nothing but messy. I'm picking up tension, mind games, power struggles, probably a whole lot of egos too. Yeah, you're drained from dealing with people who are manipulative, they guilt trip, picking up like fake smile their way through like drama that they created. Unbelievable. You know, whether it's in your love life, your family, or even like your work circle, you're realizing that not everyone around you is playing fair, okay? And it's exhausting just trying to keep the peace with everyone. You know, someone has been out for themselves, right? And it's, I don't know, it just feels like it left a bad taste in your mouth, you know? July called out everyone's bullshit, okay, including yours. Okay, it wasn't just about other people messing up. It was about you seeing the things that you were putting up with. You know, you saw the truth about fake friends, fake support, half-ass loyalty. You know, the games, the power trips, that unspoken resentment, it's all coming to the surface. It's all bubbling up. There's no more pretending to be okay just to make, you know, other people feel comfortable. You're done playing nice with people who never deserved you in the first place, okay? Even if it pisses them off. You know, even when all that hostility and that aggression and that constant need to defend yourself like hits a boiling point, that's when you walk away. You know, you spent this month climbing out of a dark hole that basically had you stuck in survival mode. You know, some of you have been like broke emotionally or spiritually, but that financial stress, that felt like money was always slipping through your fingers, right? It felt like nobody could see how hard you were trying, and like, I don't know, like everything was working against you. Even when things started to improve, like you still didn't trust it. You know, you're pulling yourself out of this survival mode, okay? And you're realizing that isolation isn't strength, okay? It's what you call a trauma response. All right, let's talk about connections for a minute, okay? Because there's something here that's like one-sided or just completely falling apart, okay? Relationships that looked solid turned out to be built on convenience or obligation, or maybe even both. You know, you realized that you were forcing bonds that were never mutual to begin with. Like whatever this connection is that I'm picking up, it's like dead weight. You know, some of you are still trying to act like you're fine, but you're not. Okay, it's time to let that shit go. July's handing you clarity, okay, whether you want it or not. Now, some of you have been busting your ass, putting in the work, and it's like no one's paying attention. Meanwhile, there's someone else is getting credit for ideas that you came up with. Can you imagine? I don't know. You know, I'm picking up like there might be like jealousy or haters involved, especially if someone's like trying to keep you in the background on purpose, okay? You know, July hit hard, okay? But you needed to remember who the hell you are. You stopped wishing that things had gone differently and just started accepting what didn't work out, okay? You let go of regrets that were eating you alive. You know, you're walking away for real this time. By next month, I want to say like between like August 10th to the 20th, your confidence comes back. Okay, you're stepping into August knowing exactly who you are and what you deserve. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. See you in part 2 of the bonus info. Hey guys, it's ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome back to part 2 of July's collective reading. This is going to be your bonus info. Okay, guys, let's start off with some timing windows. Okay, this is going to start from the beginning of July. Let's see what happened here. Okay, so looks like between like July 7th to the 9th, that's when the drama basically happens. Okay, somebody showed their true colors. You either snapped or you walked away. That was like your wake-up call. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so July 10th to the 14th. Okay, that's when you made a move. Okay, you either maybe you quit something. Maybe like that job, or you cut someone off, or blocked a person, maybe you just said screw it and you did something bold and risky. Okay, that was like your leap of faith moment. Okay, so July 15th to the 18th. All right, let's see. All right, so this is when it hit you. Okay, everything caught up. The emotions, the silence, all of it. This is when you realize, like, damn, things really did change. All right, hold on a sec. Just gonna fast forward now to July, let's see here, July 22nd to about, looks like the 25th. Okay, so this is when you finally catch a break. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's like a little win. Okay, maybe like a moment of peace or some kind of relief. Something like you could breathe again. Like something feels right again. Let's see. Okay, so again, this is from July 22nd, and this is going all the way to the end. So July 22nd to about the 31st. Okay. This is where your confidence starts to come back. Okay, you're standing up for yourself again, you speak up, and people finally start seeing like the real you. Okay, there's like no more BS. This month has been wild, okay? But trust me, it's setting you up for something way more solid in the future. Okay, now let me just see here. Zodiac signs that came through strong in this reading, okay? This could be either, you or just someone that you're dealing with. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, fire signs. We have all the fire signs. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, this could be like where all that impulsive energy or tension was coming from all month long. Okay, water signs. We have Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, that's where the major emotional shifts happen. Okay, the mood swings, that's where all that came from. Let's see. We have earth sign picking up Taurus. Okay, so Taurus showed up for earth sign. So you could be dealing with someone stubborn, stuck in something, maybe like stuck in their ways, or maybe just someone playing it too safe. Okay, air sign. Air sign, I have Aquarius. Okay, so either you or someone you're dealing with could be distant, detached, or just hard to figure out. Okay, all right, real quick. I'm just gonna do some initials that I channeled, all right, that could be connected to this collective reading. This could be your name, their name, first, last, however you put it, however you see fit, okay? Okay, so I'm getting A, B, C, D, E, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, R, S, T, V, and Z. Okay, now let's talk about symbols here, okay? All right, because some of you have been seeing signs and don't even realize it, all right? So let's just see here. Symbols. We have We got repeating fives, or the number 5 in general, okay? That's conflict and change, okay? Something had to break in order to shift. So if you're seeing 5s constantly, that's what that means. Okay, I'm also picking up on, looks like mirrors, okay? Especially cracked or broken ones, okay? That's about identity, okay? So you're either seeing yourself differently or you're realizing someone's been fake with you, all right? Now, let's see here. Okay, also broken glass, all right? That's about truth and clarity. The illusion is gone, okay? So whatever shattered gave you the answers that you were avoiding. I'm picking up gold or like gold jewelry. That's your confidence coming back, okay? Your worth, okay? That's telling you that you're stepping into a whole new version of you, okay? And if you've been seeing like, I keep seeing this in the corner of my eye. So if you're seeing like flames or like fire, okay, that has to do with transformation and destruction, okay? So that's talking about burnt bridges, dead ends, old patterns. All of it had to go so something better could take its place, all right? Guys, when you see these signs, these messages, take notice of where you are, who you're with, and what you're thinking of at that time, okay? The messages will definitely make much more sense that way. All right, now let's just see here. I'm picking up phrases, okay? This could be something that you're saying, thinking, or maybe just feeling them, okay? I'm picking up, why do I always have to be the strong one? Okay, that tells me that you're exhausted from holding it all together, okay? I'm hearing, I'm not settling anymore, okay? So you're finally done pretending that the little you're getting in return isn't enough. That's not what I signed up for, okay? So whether it's love, work, or life in general, something's not adding up, okay? And you're calling it out. I'm done begging. Okay, so whether it's about love, respect, attention, loyalty, you're done chasing what should have been yours from the start, okay? All right, guys, that's what I have for you today. If you're enjoying my bonus info and want me to continue this way, hit that like button or just leave me a quick comment to let me know, okay? Thanks for watching, and until next time, sending you love and light.